Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. So, my name is, well, Ulysses de Bruce, as far as I have maintained any kind of identity on the internet for now. Ulysses de Bruce, and I present with acceptance and commitment to use a blurb from psychiatry, right? I accept this game. I commit to this game. This is the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. This is Ulysses de Bruce's Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and we're going to play this game. So why exactly? Well, I actually just want to play like that vampire game, Vampire the Masquerade. But I feel that doesn't really do anything at this point in time. That game is you play it and then it's over, right? Oblivion goes on indefinitely. I mean, even if you have completed all the quests, you could just make silly videos in which you kill random civilians or something like that. And in that sense, Oblivion is the Let's Players, the Let's Players present, It's his present. He gets to unwrap this and play with this whenever he wants. It never stops, and maybe that's cool. Of course, professional Let's Players don't make silly videos of Oblivion. They do 100% playthroughs and so on and so forth. I'm not a professional Let's Player. Perhaps I'm just starting out, really. But excuse me. Sneeze. It's very dusty out here in this room. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I was thinking about things about life, and I just realized, like, Let's Playing is a viable thing in modern times. There is a direction to culture, in a way, that we can see, and Let's Playing is just something that exists out there. It's not just an excuse to talk or whatever, that doesn't even make sense, I mean, there is an art to it, there is a logic to it, and I want to explore this as long as I don't have that much to do, I mean, that is, the hard truth about my existence. I don't have a whole lot of things to do. I don't like to do too much. And one of my teachers at the university actually said to me, like, you shouldn't do too much, right? I think that was a very intelligent statement, we shouldn't do too much. But it's through action, right, that we participate, that we become one with society at large, that we contribute to progress or to stagnation or to whatever. I don't know. Napoleon said that action, employment is the occupation is the scythe of time, whatever that means. Which is to say, this is a way to to make yourself to make yourself you know, to make yourself into a thing, you know, into not a thing, you know, of course not a thing. It is to make yourself into a individual, right? A person, a persona grata, if you will. You have persona non grata, right? But you also have persona grata. I mean, I do think it doesn't really make sense. You know, I'm just rambling here, but you know what I'm trying to say is yeah, you gotta do some. I mean, it makes sense. It's, I mean, yeah, it's like you wanna develop yourself, right? You wanna you know, you wanna get better, improve yourself, whatever. You wanna get good at something, and you wanna how can I put this, right? You know, you want to do your thing, so to speak, right? That is, I think, a very nice sentiment, right? You want to do your thing somehow. And there are many ways to allow to feature your thing in the world, you know. I mean, some people are golf pros, right? I think that's a great job, right? Golf pro. I mean, I don't play golf, but I consider taking up golf, and you can be a golf pro, right? Now, Let's Player is definitely not comparable to something like that. But, you know, Let's Player is a nice job if you think about it. It has a certain kind of a certain kind of value when you think about it. I mean, it can really, you know, it can really, like, yeah, it can really, like, entertain people, right? I mean, I don't really like the concept of entertainment, but I mean, it can entertain, it can amuse, right? It can, yeah, it can give people a good time, right? And you know, in that thing, having a good time, you know, there's something about that, you know. I mean, we shouldn't underestimate the quality of a good time, right? Now, I don't think that Let's Playing is the definition of a good time or something like that, but you know, in a small way, it does contribute. It does create a good time somehow. You know, and yeah, it's a day job, right? A day job that you know, that it's awkward, but it pleasures people, right? It doesn't just please them, right? It actually pleasures them, you know. But you know, now I'm going very far with this. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give that little lecture before we began. I mean, the point is, right, I've reconsidered the concept of Let's Playing, and I now see reason to do it, right? I mean, in the beginning, I just couldn't make sense of Let's Playing as opposed to making a podcast, right? I thought making a podcast was more, you know, more polite, right, than making a Let's Play. You know, I mean, you know, you've got that guy, Zargon of Akkad, right, who's like a right-wing pundit or broadcaster, and you know, he made at least one video in which he was just recording him playing some silly video game, right, and then he would just talk like a brain dead fool about all his rabbit ideas about politics and so on and so forth, or maybe not even about politics, just about people, right? He's always talking about people, other people, you know, and you know, that offends me a little, you know. It's like Let's Playing is not, you know, it's not a way to allow people to listen to you drone on about pointless crap, right? Let's Playing is a thing of itself, right? It is you know, a utilization of technological things, you know, to you know, to add to the experience, right? To have, to create, to organize, to orchestrate, right? This experience. I mean, Let's Playing is about having about, you know, a specific form of experience. So, you know, so I'm really motivated in a way to do this. You know, I'm not forcing myself to do this. It's no chore, right, to play the game. I really think it makes sense to play a game in this way. You know, to play a game in this kind of you know, yeah, this kind of yeah, bookish way, you know, just this kind of yeah, literate way, in a way. We are, yeah, it's not literate, but you know what I mean, right? It's like this kind of cursory, educational, whatever. It's not educational. right? It makes sense to play a game in this kind of stately way, just with commentary and it's not really stately, of course, but I'm trying to make the distinction between just playing a game and making it into an experience. But yeah, this is a work in progress right now. Let's just dive into the game. Starting the game, yes.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Wonderful. So what I was saying, this is the Let's Play is, of course, named after the King of England, first King of England. So what I'm saying, yeah, it's about connection, it's a way to connect, to enter into the world, to step out into the world, But mostly it's just a way to connect, to join into society, So what kind of race must we be? I'm really not sure. First time I played this game, I was a red guard because when I was a child, I thought, black people were really cool, These days, I guess I am more enlightened about skin color. But I do like to, I do have a tendency to play white people nowadays, be true to myself. So I'm a white person. What is I like Bretons, because I value, the scholarly types, but let's not go for scholarly, let's go for athletic, right? And then the red guard is actually a very good choice, he's really kind of athlete, you know. But I'm not going to go for red guard, I'm going to go for dark elf. You know, dark elves are also athletic. Right? He must be a bit younger, you know. I'll try to make he's allowed to be a little dark. Let's just give him a random face. Alright, this one looks okay. He looks pretty. He looks pretty. He looks pretty. We cannot change his okay. Eyes are always the same. Okay. Give him some other haircut maybe. Rogue knot. Yeah. This is good. This looks good. Okay, so we got a character, Egbert Wessex. I don't remember. I don't remember you could.
Hey there, you, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up. She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Yeah, what is his name again? I don't know his name.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me
I used
strength.
to repeat these
Assassins attacked my sons.
these lines
I
to
am
myself
next.
all the time.
My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Okay, who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What? Well, what should I do?
You will find your own path. There will be blood and death for him.
You know,
Please, sire, we
take
must
care
keep
is such a
moving.
great English expression, you know. I mean, in Dutch you have to say
Better not close this one.
pas
There's
goed
no
op
way to
jezelf,
open it from
right?
the
Which
side.
means like look after yourself. But take care sounds much more like it sounds much more heartfelt or something much more hearty. And it's concise too. That's what I love about it. It's so concise.
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
Man, it's dark. This game is so dark, you know. Back on the old monitors, you know, you couldn't see a thing, you know, in this game.
Close
So
up, men.
dark.
Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
The captain's down.
I don't have a weapon.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Okay.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Renault.
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Assess.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Weak potion of healing. That's
I don't
useful.
know, but it's too late to go back now.
Weak potion of
Don't
sorcery.
worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Okay, whatever you want. You know, I don't have a weapon yet. You know, where is Captain Reynolds? Here she is. Okay. Another one. Rats. There'll be rats and goblins down there. Yeah, I know this game. I know a big part of this game I know by heart, you know. I mean, I played it a lot, you know, not as much as perhaps some other games, but played it a lot. More rats. You really can't see anything down here. Iron arrow. Lockpick. Cuirass. So we're just playing this game, yeah. It's yeah. I mean, yeah. You're thinking like if you are a Let's Player, right? You must probably play a lot of games, right? And I did play a lot of games when I was a kid, but I don't really play games anymore, right? I don't really play games anymore. Well, yeah, I played, there's a key nearby, right? Yeah. So what are we going to do? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't really play games anymore. That was that for spell casting. I played Pirates Outlaws on my tablet, right? Right. I mean, yeah, but it's just like with my jogging, really. I don't really have like a habit of playing games anymore. You know, it used to be a habit. You know. Yeah. I don't have any real habits anymore, you know. But, you know, as I said, I see something in Let's Playing, you know. I mean, I don't think you have to play video games in your own time to make Let's Plays, you know. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you have the experience, you know, that is necessary to play the games in this way, you know, then, you know, you don't need to be like a gamer freak to make Let's Plays, right? You know, it's as I say, it's just for the experience, right? You want to unwrap, you know, these games for people, you know. You know, and I guess, you know, a big part of Let's Playing is also, you know, commenting in a way on life, commenting on decision making, on reality, you know. I mean, I don't think games are comparable to, say, reading books. You know, I think reading books is, you know, reading books is, you know, yeah, reading books is a better idea in many ways. It's not a better idea, but it's you know, it's more, you know, it's more cultural, right? And what is culture? Where is that curious, right? There should be a curious here. Or maybe I just imagined that. Do I have I wish I had a torch or something. It's so dark out here. There we have a torch. So I think we are going for heavy armor, right? We want to be a champion of some sorts, right? Heavy armor, no magic. Oh, maybe restoration magic. Maybe restoration magic might be useful, you know. But then I think we'll automatically be like a spell sword. I just want to be like a champion. You know, heavy armor. Let's wear the helmet. Take on these wrist irons. Yeah, it's like I can hotkey items, he says. I forgot, what did he... Yeah, here we go. Do we need any other? No. It's fine. Yeah, I think, you know, reading is more, yeah, it's more prudent, right, than playing games, but, yeah, what is prudence, you know? Sneak. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he saw us. Yeah. More bustle. Yeah. It's like, yeah, reading is more like provident, right? Provident than uh, than he's not dead. I hope the things would fall on him, but they did not. Yeah. I mean, yeah, reading books, right? Reading books is more, yeah. I mean, like storybooks, right? Like, yeah. I mean, I just think right, I mean, reading books is more like self-sufficient, you know, than playing video games, you know. I mean, video games are you know, you're trying to learn something, you know, whether you like it or not. Video games are always about you know, delving into this thing, you know. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you really want, you know, if you want to have a, like, he saw, oh, we did hit him. Okay, that's wonderful. Whoa, whoa, lots of expensive stuff here. Okay, we need our bow and arrow. We hit it. I mean, yeah, video games is about it's about finding meaning, you know, finding significance in you know the facts of life. You know, it's really not about. I mean, yeah, if you really want to learn, if you really want to, you know, if you really want, if you really want to, like,
That's not smart. Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must.
if you really want like a sublime experience, right? You should go to
They cannot
the.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen.
You should go
what
to the
I've
theater, I guess. I mean,
How can I explain?
I don't
Listen,
think people play
You
games
know
for
the
a
Nine,
serious reason.
How they
you
guide
know.
our fates with an invisible hand.
But you know, there is a. You know, there is a.
I've served the Nine all my days,
There
and I
is
chart my course by the cycles of the heavens.
You know,
The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
it's something about this game. You gotta choose a sign, you know, and this gives you a more. We just choose the warrior, right? We don't need silly powers. Maybe the ritual. That's pretty cool, I guess. No, we just, yeah, or just. We choose the Lord. You know, I like that. I like that.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make your...
Carry this torch in.
We're the Emperor's... Although, my job is to make sure...
Okay.
Stick close and let us do our job. You'll be all right.
Yeah. I hit Boris. He still has his arrow in his arm.
The Emperor's in danger!
For the blades!
Watch your back!
And the Emperor!
He attacks me. Silly man.
This one's
Take them down!
Weak potion of healing. It might come in handy. Glenroy. Boris and Glenroy and Uriel Septim. The
Watch your back! Protect the
Septim,
Emperor!
yeah.
Force the Emperor! Protect the Emperor! Die! Take them down!
I mean, I think, you know, I mean, weirdly enough, like, a game like this, you know,
Hold up. I don't
You know,
like
whereas,
this. Let me take a look.
whereas when you're watching a play, right, you know, there's this, you gravitate towards the great
We're almost through
moments,
to the
right,
sewers.
towards the great emotions, right, and you're amazed at these emotions, you know. But with a game, right, I
The gate is
think,
barred from the other side. A trap!
you
What
know,
about that side
you're
passage
led
back there?
to
Worth a
to
try.
sit
Let's go.
in these you know, in these locations, right?
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor!
You sit in these locations and, you know, you're just,
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
you just learn to reflect, right?
Stranger, you chose a bad
And
Die, you scums!
you just learn
No,
to reflect, right, on,
we failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen,
that sounds good. A
I'm guessing
knight.
you're an
That sounds
experienced knight. Am I right?
now I have to choose a class, right? But knight is good, right? Heavy armor, blunt, and blade, right? That's good. Then we don't level up too fast, right? We don't have too many abilities in speechcraft, which is funny, you know. Doesn't really matter. Hand to hand, right? These are all abilities that we won't be leveling, right? Blunt, illusion, right? We won't be leveling that, so we won't level up too fast, which is pretty good. It's a great class to be. If you level up too fast,
a few rats and
the game will
give
become
you any
very
trouble.
hard very quickly. You know.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Yes. So we now enter the final stretch of the tutorial. You know. Yeah. And then we will be free and let loose into the world. You know. As I was saying, like this games allow you to like reflect on the locale, right? And this wise, you know, live your life differently, right? I mean, I don't think we should play games, you know, just to kill the time or something like that. I mean, a game really is like a noble experience, you know, and they're really making a game is really not it's not such an easy thing to do, you know. It's not a straightforward thing to do, you know. I mean, I guess it's very hard to sell games, right? So, we didn't have restoration as a knight, right? But yeah, I guess that's not such a big deal. I mean, restoration. Restoration isn't that useful. I mean, when you're really in need of health, potions are better anyway. Yeah. Can't see anything. I'm lost. And he's dead. Yeah, playing a game is playing a game is you know, an ability, you know. Yeah, and making a let's play is a nice way to you know, to make use of that ability, you know. So yeah, that's all for this episode. This first episode of Let's Play Oblivion. And yeah, we had a fairly straightforward time. Didn't really do that much, but yeah, we got to reflect on Let's Plays. You know, I mean, this episode will go down in history, perhaps, as the beginning of, a whole climate of Let's Playing, that may make us very happy over the course of the years. But I'm not going to lecture like this every time, as I say, I didn't really want to play Oblivion, right? But yeah, it's like I don't really have a good laptop at this point, and I could have played Prince of Persia, right? But that game is a little too bustling, right? For just just philosophizing for a bit. As I say, I really think that this is a way to connect, right, and to step out into the world, to position myself into the world somehow. I think it is a genuine job, this stuff, and of course, I'm not going to change the world with this, but at least I'm doing something that I believe in. I believe in Let's Playing. I think that's the point of all my rambling today. And I really hope that you will stick with me as we play this game. It's really just a tentative exploration of games, really. As I say, I'm not really a gamer that much. I play Pirates Outlaws, right, which is a silly game to play. But I have a lot of experience playing games, right? I have a lot of history with games, So, I think we may have a blast, so to speak, just going through these games, right? And maybe after we have played Oblivion for a good chunk of time, right, we may have some view of what is the best game that we can play. Maybe we should just play Civilization, right? I don't know. I don't think Civilization is a very jovial game, And I don't really like to hook people on history, I want to hook people on meaningful experiences, And history is not the most direct way towards meaningful experiences, perhaps. History requires a lot of like sleep, right? History is long-winded, not what I'm looking for at this point. So, we're just gonna stick with this for a while. Say acceptance and commitment, and then maybe we will understand what kind of game fits my style the most. I don't think it really matters in gaming what kind of game you play. I heard about a guy who was just uploading endless videos of him playing The Binding of Isaac, and as I said, I have many videos of me playing Prince of Persia, right? But Prince of Persia is not, cyclical, right? Oblivion is more cyclical. It's like, it's like level up, do a mission, level up, sleep, can repeat. It's more cyclical, and that gives a nice nice flow to things. Life is also cyclical in many ways. So I'm looking for that sort of stuff, really. But that's all relatively uninteresting, really. I'm just really curious what the future will bring. I don't think we will be playing Oblivion forever, but for now it's fine. And yeah, eventually, I think, yeah, I mean, maybe we will play Vampire the Masquerade after all, but yeah, I find something corny about that game. You know, maybe we'll play Expeditions Conquistador, but you know, it's a little dry, that game. You know, I want to have a you know, a lively experience, really. You know, and there's Skyrim, of course, but Skyrim, right, is tacky, really, in some ways. Mount and Blade, that's not really a game. You know, The Sims, also, you know, there's just not enough action there, not enough life in that game. There's a lot of life in The Sims, but it's, you know, it's not really like progressive, right? It's too stagnant, right? It's too steady, right? So we'll see about that. But anyway, I thank you very much for watching. If you have any, if you like this video, you can click the like button. I'd appreciate that. And if you have any comments about something I said or something that happened in the video, you can leave a comment in the comment section, of course. That would be, I'll try to respond, right, if I have time. And you can even subscribe to the channel, although, you know, you never know if I'm gonna upload anymore. So thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see each other next time. Goodbye.